Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'm Danny, and this is going to be my review recap of The Real Housewives of Potomac Season 3, Episode 3. I forgot what the name of the episode is called, but I will put it in the title. So thank you guys for tuning in. Now, I'm going to be eating because literally I just left the gym about like 2 hours ago. And I'm really hungry because I already burned off all the calories I've eaten for today. So I have to like eat something, put it in my body because my stomach is growling. So I will be eating 2 of these. So let's get into the video. Now it picks up where it left off at last week with Giselle and Karen, like at the little press conference. Remember last week when I said Karen was going to act a fool if she would have saw the back of Giselle's shirt? So Giselle, she actually took the little jacket off because they got tired of listening to Karen going back and forth because they weren't getting no answers out of Karen, which I don't understand why she called this meeting. If she was going to be the only person to talk and then she wasn't really going to tell them what was going on. What was the point? You could have just kept all this to yourself. Like, I don't know. But Giselle said she was going to leave. And of course, you know, Robin went along with her. And when she got up and left, she took off the jacket. And the jacket said, "Free Uncle Ben, free Karen Hooger, tax reform." and Karen got mad. Of course she got mad. Because she don't like when the joke is on her. But like if it would have been like anybody else, if it would have been Sharice or somebody, she would have been just laughing. You know her and Sharice used to always get into it. But yeah, so she chased Robin and Giselle out the door before they left, telling her she thought she was her friend. She can't believe she done that to her. And Giselle was like, "I thought it was funny." Everybody knows that Giselle always joking and playing and stuff. And she was like, "I thought it was funny." And she was like, "I don't think that's funny." Of course you don't think it's funny, Karen, because the joke is on you. And it got something to do with your taxes, but you keep saying that it's not you. That is Ray. You putting all the blame on Ray. But, I don't know. I think it probably felt, it was my husband and I had the money, I probably like would help him out. Especially if he'd been taking care of me for 20 years. Hopefully that man not facing jail time because, like, he ain't gonna make it in there. How old does he look? I don't even know how old he is for real, but he ain't gonna make it in there. And then they was laughing at her about her little Gucci jumpsuit. Was it a Gucci jumpsuit? I'm a fatigue jumpsuit with a Gucci belt. They were laughing at her. But I thought Karen looked good in it, but I guess it just wasn't age appropriate. That's why they was laughing, but she looked fine in there to me. She got in her little driver in her little car and she drove off, but before she left to go chase Giselle them down, she told Ashley and Monique that she thanked them for staying there and actually determine like who her friends are by them staying there. Because as you can, that was good of Ashley staying there because how Karen and Ashley got into it last episode about Michael's wee-wee and all that stuff. If I would Ashley, I would have left too. But Ashley actually stayed. But she thanked them for staying and all that stuff. But then she goes on to meet with Giselle, telling her how Giselle was so low. She didn't think Giselle can get so low that she could sweep her with a broom or something like that. And Giselle was just like, "I just thought it was funny." And she was like, "Well, you don't joke with your friends and stuff like that." And we also see Karen meet her daughter. They go to get facials and all that stuff. And the daughter is actually like crying, like hard down crying and like sad. I felt so bad for the girl because she probably know more what's going on the inside, but she probably don't because they probably trying to protect her. But she looked so scared and shook, and Karen, like, she tried to comfort her, but Karen didn't want to say too much on camera, I guess. But the little girl, she looked so scared and stuff. I feel bad for her because she looked so scared and stuff for her dad. And basically her mom too, but her mom's not really admitting. She just keep blaming it on the dad. But I don't know if she actually talked to her dad about it. I don't even know if Karen and Ray actually talking about it. Because it seemed like Karen's always in that big old house by herself, just lonely. So, But Karen consoled her, said everything was gonna be all right, and that was that. That was like a very touching scene. And we get Robin and Juan. Now we finally found out why Juan acts the way he does for Robin. Robin was the one who blowed all their money and got them broke. Like, Juan say he told her not to invest it in the money. And then Robin was like, well, I should have listened to you. Because she was like, what'd she say? They was talking about the house and how it's bigger and all that stuff, how they lost everything. And then she like apologized to him for not listening to him. And he was like, oh, you finally apologizing about blowing all the money or something like that. So basically the fraud friend that they had, Robin was the one who gave him all the money, and Juan kept telling her not to give him the money. But she did anyway, and they ended up broke. And now if I were Juan, Robin would have access to all my money like that. And especially after he had already told her no. If I won, I probably wouldn't talk to Robin again, only as long as it's about the kids. Like, you're not going to because that man probably worked his whole life to get into the NBA, to make all those millions of dollars. And then somebody who didn't even practically do anything to earn that spot, just give away all your money. And don't even feel like, it seemed like she's, I don't know. It seems like that she's sorry that they don't have the money anymore, but I don't feel like remorse from it. Like, she just don't like to be broke, because she already said she don't want to go back to being broke. But now we see why Juan act the way he does towards Robin. Robin is like a convenience for him. That's what it seems like. It seems like he still love her, but he don't want to like that. But he can't trust her. Especially not financially. I think if they ever get married again or get back like really, really serious, Robin ain't gonna have no access to his money. They probably won't even have a joint account. And I don't blame him. I wouldn't blame him. Like, you blowing all, like if I married somebody and they took all my money and gave it to somebody else, and I'm broke and I done made millions and I worked my whole life for it. Money, they say money is the main cause of most divorces and the end of most relationships. And that's actually true. And then Robin says she has a new job flipping houses. I don't know, like, where she getting the money from. Because you have to, like, buy the house, renovate it. But maybe she getting off loans. You have to buy the house, renovate it, and then try to sell it to somebody else for the renovated price. Because you try to up the price or whatever to actually make a profit. But she didn't say that she had, like, a partner or whatever. But she just said she's flipping houses now. So we'll see how that goes. Because they did, like, a little scene with it. Like a flashback scene. So we'll see how she goes with that. I know when she first came on the show, she was doing PR. I don't think she joined that anymore. But that's that. What's going on with Giselle? She said they had an event in the Hamptons for the Every Hue Beauty, her makeup line, with her 5 other partners. And Chris was having his 40th birthday party. Of course, Monique invited her, and of course, she didn't go. But congratulations to Giselle. I just saw she just put on Instagram that her stuff is about to be in Target starting in May. I think she said May 20th. I can't remember. But if it's reasonable price, I'm going to go there and try it out. And, of course, do a review. I'm going to start back doing more reviews this week, too. I have a bunch of makeup stuff that I'm going to do a review for. And, but yeah, so we get Monique. Monique planning Chris' 40th birthday party. He's still not talking to his mom. He didn't invite her to the party. And, she was talking to Ashley. Candace came over. They was explaining like how the girls were and how they're all their mom's age and just being ageism towards. I'm like, y'all gonna get there one day, but don't be ragging on them. But it is kind of crazy they act a fool for them to be so old. And they were trying to figure out what pageant Candace was in, and of course Ashley was throwing shade because Monique really didn't understand either. But they say she was Miss United States. And people keep calling her Miss USA. Miss USA and Miss United States are 2 completely different pageants. Miss USA is the one that Donald Trump's on. The one Kenya was. And they go on to be compete for Miss Universe. And you know, that's what Miss USA is. So that's not what Candace was. She was Miss United States. It was some other pageant. I Googled it. It's just like some regular old pageant. But yeah, so we get Candace. She landed in the bed with her man. So apparently he owns his own restaurant now. They didn't say the name. which she probably should have to name drop so people can get into the restaurant. Like Ashley, them, they always saying the name of her restaurant. They always filming there. So Candace probably should have said the name of the restaurant. But she said they own a restaurant and all that stuff. And she actually went dress shopping with her mom and her sister. And her mom was very, very annoying. Like, her sister barely even said anything, but her mom was very, very annoying. And she wanted to, like, take over and want Candace to wear the dress that she wants. And I'm like, this is not your wedding. This is Candace's wedding. And I don't get Candace. Candace says she grew up as the Huxtables, but your mom and dad divorced that too. So how you grew up like the Huxtables? Because Heathcliff and Felicia Rashad, they continue to stay married. Like, especially since the show went off too, they were still married. They were married for what, 30 years or something like that, 20, 30 years. So they didn't get divorced. So how did you grow up like the Huxtable? And she keeps saying that she had money, her husband didn't, her fiance, I don't know if they married now, didn't have money. Like, why you keep comparing like the money stuff? Like, we got it the first episode. Don't keep going back and forth with this. But they end up being invited to Chris's party. The thing was, everybody come dressed like Chris. You know, he always wearing like jeans and a t-shirt or whatever. And it was good. Monique, she got on a little white dress. She was cute. And Chris' father came. The mother didn't come. So, but I'm trying to remember last season, did Chris say his mom and dad was married? I think his mom and dad was married or something. So that's crazy if the dad come and the mom don't, but they're married. But he didn't make a scene. He didn't say that he's not talking to her. He just was like, she couldn't make it, which was appropriate. And some of his old teammates, they spoke and stuff out. They put the people's name down at the bottom of the screen, but I don't know who they are. And I watch sports, so I don't know. Maybe they were some linemen that I've never heard of. But yeah, his birthday party looked fun. And Candace's husband, he done went up to the second floor and jumped in the pool with one of Chris's ex-teammates. And Candace was mad. Like, he the only white man here that's acting like a white person. Because you know, black people, girl, we ain't jumping in no pool. Are you crazy? No matter if it's a pool party, everybody's just going to be standing outside. You saw that meme? Yeah, all the black people standing around the pool. Ain't nobody in the water. And if we do get in the water, we ain't getting all the way fully in. We'll probably put our feet in or something. So, Candace was like, she going to talk to him about that. I'm like, the man just having fun. Like, what's wrong with you? But he looked like he'll get along well with them. Like, he seemed like he a cool dude. So, he seemed like he a cool dude. So, we'll see how it goes with him and Candace. He's more laid back. And Candace is like out there. Who else? Ashley. Now, Michael wanted to have a talk with Ashley till she talked to her mom. And she didn't. Now, Michael's thing is, they bought Ashley's mother that house for her to kick the boyfriend out. Because she's been enabling his boyfriend for 15 years. And she wouldn't do it. So I understand, Michael. I'm not going to pay for something with some grown, able-bodied man can get out and go to work and pay for it for himself. And the whole stipulation for us to buy you this house or get you this house was to put him out, and you didn't do it. And like Monique told her, your mom going to have to put her big girl panties on and make a way. Which is true. Because if Ashley keep enabling her, she's going to keep doing it. Like, once Ashley stop doing all this, they're going to get a job. They don't want to be sleeping on the streets. They're going to get a job. And she might finally get her wake-up call. Unless she probably guilt Ashley into buy her more stuff with Ashley's Bravo check. But I understand Michael in that sense. Like, you can't keep enabling somebody that not trying to do better. I could see she was trying to do better, whatever. Especially since they got her the house for a stipulation for her to kick him out. But now if they try to evict her and all that stuff, there's going to be a whole bunch of craziness. Because, you know, people have, like, swatter laws and all that stuff. So, I don't know. Let me see who else. I think that's everybody. Oh, Sharice was actually in this episode. She was at the party trying to get to the bottom of Robin and Ashley. Because at the party, Ashley confronted Robin. Robin confronted Monique too. Talking about Monique had this fan page that's trashing Robin. Like, they put some meme up there with Robin. And then she was like, well, I don't have time to run no fan page. And she was like, well, your family or somebody or the people that you paid to run to trash all of us. And I'm like, Robin, and that could be true. But you really think Monique would pay somebody to run a fan page to just trash y'all? A lot of these Bravo people and celebrities and stuff have fan pages. They don't know who running this stuff. And you talk about she don't have enough fans for that. How do you know? How do you know? Some people just take a liking to people and they start standing for them. Like, I saw a lot of fan pages for Monique. I saw a lot of them for Nene, a lot of them for Kenya. Everybody, people fan bases, they create stuff on their own. Like, that girl, it could be true that she probably know who actually running it. But it's not like she's telling them what to post. Because some people who are running those pages, they do contact the actual celeb and try to get a response back from them and for certain stuff and stuff like that. Ooh, excuse me. But I don't think Monique is actually paying somebody just to trash y'all or be like, oh, just post bad stuff for them or only post good stuff for me or stuff like that. I don't think she's doing that. I really don't think she's doing that. But they end up getting into it because and then Monique walked off and she was like, she's not going to sit up and argue with Robin at Chris's party. Because she was like, before her and Robin got into it, she was like, Robin would never tell her what the issue was when she kept asking her what the issue was. And then with Ashley keep going at her about Juan, how she don't think it's a healthy relationship and it's not getting better. But Ashley, you can't say this about anybody's relationship when yours is in turmoil. Like, that's just like people trying to be a relationship expert but doesn't have a man or don't have a husband or a wife. See? Or people giving advice to kids, to parents, but you don't have kids. That doesn't make any sense. But that's my review recap of The Real Housewives of Potomac Season 3, Episode 3. So thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. All my social media links down below. All my affiliate links down below. My ebook, Football Wags, is available on Amazon Kindle for 99 cents. Kindle Unlimited, both parts for free. Don't forget to subscribe. Thumbs up this video. Share this video. Like this video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.